Hey foodies, welcome back to my channel and thanks for being here. Today we are making this healthy fiber packed chicken pies. Now guys, this one is simply delicious. Without much ado, let's get right into this recipe. Now we're going to start with making the filling. So we're going to get some potatoes and carrots. We're going to cut this up into small sizes like this. Now this size is perfect for this recipe. Do not make it too small. Now let's cut up the carrots. Now we're going to chop the carrots up just like we did with the potatoes. Now we're going to set this aside. Now to our food processor, we're going to add some already washed and clean chicken breasts. We're going to add some olive oil. We're going to add in some dry rosemary, oregano, thyme, and some crushed chilies. We're going to just chop this up until it's smooth and looks like this. Now to our pan, we're going to add in some oil, just about 2 tablespoons or a tablespoon and a half. We're going to add in some minced garlic, onions, mix that up. Make sure it sautés for about 2 minutes or so until it's brown like this. We're going to add in the chopped chicken breasts. And we want to mix that up until it cooks and looks white like this. Now next up, we're going to add in some paprika. We're going to add in some seasoning cube and salt. Mix everything together. We're going to add in the chopped potato and we're going to mix it up. Now next up, after we mix properly, we're going to add in some hot water just to the level of the content in the pan, and we're going to cover to boil for about 7 minutes. Now we want the potato to be soft a little bit, but not too much. We don't want to overcook it. After 7 minutes, we're going to thicken this filling with some all-purpose flour. So we're going to sprinkle some flour on top. Now mix immediately so that you don't form lumps. You can also, mix the flour with some water before you pour it into your pan. Whichever way, just make sure there's no lump in the mixture. Now when it's thick like this, we're going to add in our carrots at this point. We didn't add the carrots before because I don't want the carrots to be overcooked, because this is also going to go in the oven as well when we add it to our dough. So that's it guys. An important step is to make sure you refrigerate it to solidify the mixture a little bit. Now set that aside and let's make our dough. Now we are going to add in some whole wheat flour into a pan. Some all-purpose flour. We are going to add in some almond flour. Last but not the least, oats flour. Now this is a perfect flour mixture if you want a lot of fiber in your diet. Add in some cane sugar. I'm using organic cane sugar, some salt, And you're going to add in some baking powder as well. Mix everything together, make sure it's properly combined. And next up, we're going to add in some cold butter. Now, butter is important because you want a crumbly dough. Now, you're going to mix this up. Just keep in mind that you don't want to mix it too much. It doesn't need to be perfectly mixed. You're still going to have some lumps in it, which is fine. Now you can see we still have some lumps in here, but this is fine. Don't worry too much. Now make a well in the middle. And you're going to add in some cold water gradually, making sure that you don't add too much water. I'll put all of the measurements in the caption, but you know, the goal is to make sure you don't have too much water, so you want to add it a little bit at a time. Mix this up. Now when it's gradually becoming a dough, a ball, we want to switch to our hands if you like, because I cannot do this with the spatula all through. Now make sure not to knead this too much. Just, you know, have it at the back of your mind. About 1 minute or 2 minutes is enough to do this. Now we want to make this dough a little bit smoother, so I'm going to sprinkle some flour on it, on my work surface, and I'm going to knead for a few seconds just to make sure that the flour is incorporated. Do not knead this too much so that your dough will not be too hard and it's not going to taste good at all. Now this is fine like this. Do not feel you need to knead it more. I like to just, you know, use a plastic wrap to cover this up, and I'll put it in the refrigerator, and it's going to be there for about 30 minutes or more until you're ready to make the pies. After 30 minutes, it's out of the refrigerator, and I'm going to cut the dough up into 2 halves, and I'm going to work with 1 half at a time. To my rolling pin, I'm just going to add a little bit of flour, and I'm going to roll the dough until it's flat to my liking. Now something else we're going to need is a cup of cold water and a brush. We're going to set it aside. We're going to need some round shape to cut out the round shape for the dough. And here is our filling, guys. Look at it. It's easy to work with when it's very cold, so make sure you put your filling in the refrigerator before you use it. Now I'm going to cut out the round shape with my round meat pie cutter. Now guys, the remaining dough, we're going to set it aside. We're still going to make that into some pies, so don't throw it away. You're going to put as much filling as you like. Be generous with this. Just make sure it's not too much so you can easily close up the pie. Now you're going to get that cold water with the brush. You're going to brush the side of the dough like this. Just go around it. You take one of the dough circles and you just put it on top. Press with your finger to seal it up like this. Don't worry, the first one is always a little bit difficult, but you get a hang of it when you've done about 1 or 2 or 3, and it's going to be easy for you to finish it up. Just seal with your fork like this. And guys, this is it. The pie is ready. You can use your hands to just shape it to make it a little bit rounder, you know, just like this. And you placed it on your baking sheet. And next thing we're going to do is to do like an egg wash. And so we're going to get 1 egg, mix it up. You're going to get your brush and you're just going to brush the pies like this. Now when you're done brushing, you're going to get a fork and you're just going to put some holes in it just for decoration, not really for any purpose, or to release air. And you're going to bake this for about 45 minutes in the oven. And guys, our chicken pies are ready. Now guys, this is delicious. What I love about this recipe is that it is a healthy version of our regular pies. Now this one has a lot of fiber. If you want to have more fiber in your diet, this is the pie to make. Now guys, do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Give it a thumbs up and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for being here. Enjoy!